based on Numbers 20:129, 21:135. Years passed as the Israelites wandered through the desert. They often faced hardships, but God never stopped providing for them. One day, the people came to a dry place in the desert of Zin, and there was no water. Once again, they began to argue with Moses and Aaron. "Why did you bring us into this wilderness? There is no grain or fruit, and we are thirsty," they cried. Moses and Aaron went to the entrance of the tabernacle and fell face down before the Lord appeared. And he told Moses, "Take the staff and speak to the rock before their eyes, and it will pour out its water." Moses took the staff as God commanded, but when he faced the people, his frustration got the better of him. He shouted, "Listen, you rebels! Must we bring you water out of this rock?" Then he struck the rock twice with his staff. Water gushed out, and everyone drank. But Moses had not obeyed God's exact instruction. Because of this disobedience, God told Moses and Aaron they would not lead the people into the promised land. Even though water flowed, their hearts must have been heavy knowing they would only see the land from afar. This place was called Meribah, which means arguing because the people quarreled and tested God there. As the journey continued, they faced more challenges. The king of Edom refused to let them pass through his land, so they had to take a longer route around it. Along the way, Aaron the high priest died on Mount Hor. Moses took Aaron's priestly garments and placed them on his son Eleazar, showing that God's service would continue through the next generation. The Israelites mourned for Aaron 30 days, remembering his faithful service. But the people began to complain again as they traveled through the harsh wilderness. "Why have you brought us out of Egypt to die here? There is no bread. There is no water. We hate this miserable food." In response, the Lord allowed poisonous snakes to appear among them. The snakes bit many, and some died. The people came running to Moses, saying, "We sinned when we spoke against God and against you. Pray that he will take away the snakes." Moses prayed, and God answered with an unusual command: "Make a bronze snake and put it on a pole. Anyone who is bitten can look at it and live." Moses did as the Lord said, and from that day, whoever looked at the bronze serpent was healed. The people learned again that obedience and faith brought life. The bronze serpent became a lasting symbol of God's mercy and healing. As they continued toward Moab, God gave them victory against their enemies. Kings tried to block their way, but God fought for his people. The Israelites sang songs of joy, celebrating the well of water that kept them alive and the mighty hand of God that protected them. Their journey was long and full of lessons, each one teaching them to trust the Lord through every struggle, for his mercy was stronger than their mistakes. Moral: even when we fail or complain, God's mercy offers hope. Faith and obedience bring healing and strength.